Residents of various areas in the east of Johannesburg are protesting against service delivery, illegal businesses, overcrowding and hijacked businesses and more, buildings and more. Residents come from areas like Kensington, Malvern, Yeoville, Bruma and other surrounding areas. SABC News reporter Kelebogile Botlholo has more.
We are here with Anissa, Director of Stakeholder from the Mayor's Office, and the residents of Kensington and surrounding areas have submitted or handed over a memorandum to the Director and the Mayor's Office, saying that they want service delivery. They want to be, I have a copy of the memorandum here, saying that they want service delivery. They want, illegal businesses to be shut down. They want a whole number of things. And here to tell us more about what just happened and their response as the Mayor's Office is Anissa. Anissa, hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So tell us, what is your response now that you have received the memorandum from the community members and the residents of Kensington, Bruma and all these other areas? What is your response as the Mayor's Office?
Look, to begin with, I'd like to thank the community for a peaceful protest and commend them for their conduct with the protest. But just to highlight, the issues that they've raised are valid. It has been a priority on the Executive Mayor's list. Amongst issues that they mentioned is Joburg water, the issue of electricity and intergovernmental relations issues such as safety, where they've mentioned specifically the South African police. However, we needed to highlight to them that the city needs to work within the other levels of government, for example, province and national, because our competency then becomes JMPD. The issues such as Joburg water, I did mention to them that the Office of the Mayor was actually in a meeting with the Minister for Water and Sanitation to discuss the core issues that they have raised today.
And with regards to illegal businesses and overcrowding in buildings and also hijacked buildings, what is the city plan on doing about that?
So with the illegal businesses, that's a bylaw enforcement that falls within the competency of JMPD. With regards to the buildings that are illegally occupied, you will notice that in the past few months, the Executive Mayor has been dealing with hijacked buildings more, especially within the inner city. The Executive Mayor established an inner city sub-mayoral committee that deals specifically with such issues. For example, the issues of illegally occupied building. The city has been fighting to get, the occupants evicted, but however, the courts kept throwing that out of the court. However, the Executive Mayor has been mentioning in the past couple of days that the city finally succeeded in evacuating occupants. So in the next couple of months, you will see, these buildings being refurbished, as the Mayor has made it a priority to refurbish them, to make them hold, a more economic development and an more economically impactful for the community, for the economy of the community to circulate within, using the repurposement and refurbishment of these illegally occupied buildings.
And speaking of that, the city has recently had multiple fire buildings. So what does the city plan on doing, with regard to such matters? Making sure that the incidents like that never happen again, and making sure that all these people who live in these buildings are safe. Because some of the issues that the residents are complaining about were bylaws. Does the city plan on making sure that these buildings are safe to live in?
Like I said, there was an establishment of the Inner City Partnership. I cannot speak to the issues that you've just raised. That would be something that the Executive Mayor would have to speak on. I don't have authority to speak on such matters. But like I said, it's more of a bylaw enforcement, but there have been proactive measures that have been put in place, such as the Inner City Partnership, such as the Inner City Sub-Mayoral Committee. There's also Inner City Partnership forums that are continuously occurring. But such matters, we then need to leave it to the political head to actually decide the direction to take for that.
Thank you so much, Anissa. Thank you. Yes, that was Anissa, Director of Stakeholder from the Mayor's Office, saying that they are willing to make sure that the city is safe for residents, and that all the residents that were here of Kensington and surrounding areas are prepared, and they're going to make sure that everybody is satisfied with the whatever help that they're going to give them. As residents are complaining about load shedding, they're complaining that they haven't had water for a while. Sometimes they even pay for water they don't even use. So Anissa saying that they're going to make sure that they answer all of their cries.